Hello, I'm DarkerDevotee and welcome back to more The Novelist. We are now going to go down the road ahead. Yeah, I was right. Anyway, the summer came to an end and Dan faced a difficult decision, probably. Because when isn't Dan facing a difficult decision? Dunno. What's this say? After additional consideration, I'd like to augment my recommendation. I need to sneeze again. I'd like to augment my recommendation. I believe that the best course of action for Tommy's development will be continuing tutorials throughout the school year. It will be important. Oh, my nose. It's all of like the dust and stuff coming off these blankets, probably. I did wash them before hanging them up. Coordinate with his teachers and make sure the lessons are aligned. As before, encouragement from both of you and a critical component. Mr. Kaplan, I have observed that Tommy looks to you in particular for validation, which I believe comes from a connection he's made with your profession. If at all possible, you should be a part of his tutoring. Although Miss Kaplan is more than capable of aiding him as well. I hope I haven't overstepped my bounds by contacting you, but Tommy is a bright boy, and I think with a proper support he can not only catch up, but excel. I understand you're leaving town shortly, but please don't hesitate to contact me by phone during the school years. If I can be of help. Dr. Donald Samuels. Okay, well I assume that's going to be one of the options then. That Dan needs to help Tommy with his reading and stuff. That's a nice picture. I assume that's of Tommy and his school friends. Okay, Joe's tuna casserole salad. Who are these people that are just coming round and cooking for them? And like, why aren't they round here cooking for me? A stir-fry steak broccoli with rice yet again. Hot dogs, mac and cheese. Ooh, hamburgers, baked beans, and a corn on the cob and dance grill night. Hey, I hadn't a dance grill night in ages. For the last 2-3 weeks, whatever it was. Grilled cheese and tomato soup. Not bad. Spaghetti and meatballs. I should say. Had that every week so far, that's quite nice. Meatloaf, yeah. Mashed potato and broccoli. That doesn't sound too bad a week, to be fair. I'd eat everything on that list. Imagine I wouldn't eat the tuna casserole, don't like tuna. But I could suffer through the meatloaf, I guess. Not my biggest fan. I think it's rather horrible. But I will eat it if it's on the plate. We have reached a decision and are pleased to offer the position of Assistant Professor of Literature. We have many applicants for the position, and after careful review, we feel your history with the university and your status as a published author will give you a unique connection to our students. We apologise for the lateness of the decision, but administrative adjustments delayed our annual budget review, and the position was only recently approved for hire. Professor Strode will handle your course load until September 21st. That's a nice date. At which point you will take over classes. Someone's birthday on that day. That's why I said it's a nice day. Not mine. We will provide temporary housing for you during the speedy translation, but need your answers as soon as possible. Your offer letter is enclosed. Please sign and return it at your earliest convenience. Thomas Castle. Okay. Oh, hi there. Oh, you're both down here, are you? I'll get one of you. Ugh, I got you. Is the sound gonna actually work with me this time? Oh, it's everywhere.
I could even go full time if.
Could go full time.
You can say it. If I got a real job.
Well, writing it can be a real job. Just need to get somewhere first with it. And it's just things like, I don't know, YouTube, for instance. Not like I've ever really wanted this as my job, but it can become a real job. Just it's not like him. It's not yet.
I finally got through to Dan, at least a little. He said I was nagging him, so I showed him the pamphlets Dr. Walker gave me. He couldn't explain away science, though he did try. I could tell he didn't like it, but he signed up to run 2 days a week. I wish it was more, but I'll take what I can get.
For someone who doesn't run, 2 days a week would absolutely knacker him. I tried running once. I failed before I even made it down to the end of my road. The end of my road is like a 30-second walk, let alone a run. It was great. It was great. just be daring and just walk around naturally. Okay. I keep on thinking it's outside somewhere. It must be upstairs. But yeah, look at that! The car! It's nice. It's cool. I always wanted a car like that. But no, I just had like cool like space hoppers and stuff when I was a kid. And a truck. I did have a truck. I didn't ride around on it. I carried it everywhere instead. I just loved carrying things as a kid. Ah, over here. Yeah. I used to just pick it up and just carry it everywhere.
You'd make new ones, buddy.
Make new ones. Friends.
What about my friends?
Ah, yes. Moving away. He just now made some new friends, and now they're moving away again. And it's like, oh, but I finally made friends. I don't get bullied here. Why? I don't want to leave. Oh, he's happy. That's nice. Every single time I've seen this picture, he's always just been sad. But it's drew them happy for once. That's nice. That's nice. I swear he doesn't actually draw them over and over again. He just like rubs out the face and just draws the face each time because it looks exactly the same otherwise. Okay, any light will do. There you go.
That's what
I want Dan now. Anything around here that I can else look around here? Nope. Diary.
This could be it. An associate professorship at Hardesty? It's entry level, sure, but everyone has to start somewhere, and it's the perfect situation for writing. The sabbatical program alone makes the job worth it, and the thought of actually working with Professor May? Wait, I guess I'd be calling him Philip now. That'll take some getting used to. But moving's a big step. I can't imagine a new school with new kids would be easy for Tommy. I know staying in Laurenton would be better for him and Linda, but they aren't handing out professorships on the corner. This isn't the kind of offer you pass up without a very good reason. But I might have 2 good reasons. Tried to sleep on it last night. What a joke. You have to be able to sleep for that to work.
Yeah. Well, that is a tough decision, isn't it, though? It's like moving for your career to possibly benefit from
I just
it.
talked things over with Dan, and we really have some serious thinking to do. The job at Hardesty sounds like a great opportunity for him, but moving would be so hard on us. I really want to join Art for All, and after everything we've been through with Tommy, it would be better for him to have some stability.
Mm-hmm.
I could even go full-time if Dan found a steady job, though I know he can't do that if he takes on extra tutoring with Tommy, and I'd never fault him for that.
Oh, this is awful.
If we stay in Laurenton and Dan works with Tommy, I could still do the program part-time. Either way, it'd be better for Tommy and me than moving. But I know that professorship would mean so much to Dan. Can't everything be simple just once?
Damn, that's a really, really tough decision, that is. I'm not looking forward to making that at the end of this. I wouldn't have a clue. I mean... Hi. I didn't realise you were just there. I should really stop just like, walking around. Follow the career or follow... difficult.
Haven't had a drink on a weeknight in 2 weeks.
That's
Came
good.
up with a new slogan. Write sober, rewrite sober, rewrite sober. Hemingway it's not, but it's good to smooth things over with Linda and Tommy a bit. Gotta admit, I don't miss hangovers, but still, I do sometimes miss sitting down with a drink and a crazy idea.
I don't think anyone would miss a hangover. I don't really get hangovers. I just kind of get like a really nasty stomach, like really nasty like gut rot. It's wonderful. Over there.
How long's the drive?
Oh, I tried to think about maybe commuting. That's good.
2 hours. We'd have to move.
Nah. You can compute 4 hours a day just by commuting, though. Wait, these are Americans. They do that, right? Any Americans out there who work? You commute more than that a day, right? Don't you? I mean, that's a big deal for. That sounded like he was walking behind me. Oh, okay. It's a big deal for us in the UK commuting for 2 hours, but for Americans, that's nothing. Can I look over your shoulder and get that?
Paul, there were days when I thought this moment would never come. When I finish writing this, I'm going to pack everything up and drop the manuscript in the mail. My palms are sweating just thinking about letting it
I'm
go.
sweaty like Mars
I
spaghetti.
had no idea how hard it would be to finish this one. It took everything I had, and it's hard to look back over the summer without laughing. To think the plan was to get away from everything and just focus on the book. But you can't get away from yourself. Life doesn't give a damn about geography.
No.
I don't know when you'll get this or where we'll be when you do. Or what you'll think. I know what I think, but objectivity left the building months ago. Some days I think this is the one. Other days I have a sick feeling in the pit of my stomach that says my career is over. All I can do is drop this in the mail and hope.
Drop it in the mail, hope, but never give up. If you think your career's like over, keep on pushing anyway. Things might surprise you. Things might surprise you. I already looked at your thing. I kind of want to look at that picture though. Tutoring on the chair. Nice. It looks kind of cozy though. It looks nice. Looks nice. They're both smiling for a start. It's good. Can I see what people want? Yeah. Show my friends my new backpack at school. Wow, you're an amazing child. You are. Look, I have a new backpack. It's the most amazing thing in the world. Just drop the envelope in the mail. We'll do that one. We'll do that one. And well, that'd be one of them at least. Oh shit, hello. Don't mind me.
Hi, honey.
Hey, Mom.
Can I see what she wants yet? No. Okay, there's some more stuff around here that we can look at then, obviously. In here? Have you ever looked at this yet? I'm pleased to meet you. Well, by letter anyway. I'm surprised we've never met, considering how small the art community is. But from your letter, it sounds like you may not have been as active as you'd liked for a few years. Regardless, I'm very excited to tell you more about our work here. At the high level, the program is simple. We're a collective of artists who use our work for the betterment of our city. We host fundraiser galleries, donate our work to charity or auctions, and teach art classes. We offer both paid and unpaid courses, and all proceeds from the paid courses go to local charities, usually the food bank. Our free courses are a part of the Pioneer program we recently started, where we provide a safe place for victims of violence, member of our local AA chapter, and even parlories trying to get back on their feet. The program is still in its early stages, but we've been very pleased with the results. Yeah, it's a very exciting time. It's a very exciting time. Anyway, you'll find more details in the closed information packet. I'd love to talk to you about joining in person when you return to Laurelton. Sounds good to me. It's an interesting picture. My head's bopping all over the place. It's really weird. I haven't noticed that until now. Where are you then?
Okay.
So you want to... Where are you? Is that you? Yeah. Send my second painting for all fuel time application. Thing is if I let her do full time, she can't tutor Tommy, which means that Dan has to tutor Tommy, which means he then doesn't take this job that's 2 hours away. That will help his career massively. But no matter what, Tommy is a tutor. No matter what. Dan would be the better tutor. He's more experienced with this kind of stuff, with just like literature. But this game's called The Novelist. We need to try and make sure that his books are successful. This is a really, really tough decision. I mean, Linda, she won't be annoyed if she wouldn't be annoyed by Dan taking this offer. She said so herself in the letter, right? She understands and can see that it will be good for him, but it might hinder the lifestyle of Tommy. It would hinder it. His learning, his general mental attitude towards things, and means leaving his friends that he's just now made, and he seems to be happy. Linda, she won't be able to get the painting career that she wants, and she will have to either start scratch or find something else, which will not be easy for Linda. But Dan, there's a very high chance that he will become successful with his novelist career, and it could benefit the family in so many ways. I mean, he'll be happy for a start. If it's successful, there will be a money income, but it have to sacrifice so much to do that, and there's not even a guarantee that he will be able to pull this off. We'd hope that he can, but there's no guarantee. Whereas at least Linda's full-time painting career, there will be some form of money income no matter what. It will make her happy. Tommy won't have to move, and he can continue to build a good friendship. Dan will be at home and can tutor Tommy. He can still work from home. He just won't have such a big push and advantage to his career. I honestly think choosing Linda in the situation is better. Maybe Dan can get another opportunity in the future when Tommy has gotten a little bit older, or just at least just kind of got more, I can't think of the right word, like more, I don't know, just kind of more mature, quite honestly. And no matter what, Linda will be happy. She won't be happy, but she will be accepting of Dan's choices, no matter what. But for now, I think staying here, not moving, choosing Linda over Dan, I think is the right choice. We can't, if anything, put the kid first. You can't move him around once he's already started settling in. You can't make him settle in somewhere just to move him off like a couple of months later. That's unfair for him as well. What do I do? Painting. Second
Blast
painting.
off! Huh?
Letting the camera means that Kaplans will stay in Laurelton, which will also let Tommy go back to his own school. Dan will have to turn down his offer in Hardesty. There's no compromises for there's no compromises for this decision. Oh. There's no compromises for this decision at all. Well, not even Tommy being able to show you off his new backpack. You can't even do that. What? Can't even do a simple thing like showing his backpack off by going back to school. That makes no sense. I want to read what the was it this one?
Barb,
Oh.
By the time you get this, we'll be on our way home.
Hiccups.
So don't write me back here. It's hard to believe this summer's almost over. So much has happened. The show, getting used to life up here, painting more than I have in years, losing Grandma Jo, figuring out where Dan and I are. Part of me doesn't want to leave, but I know it's time. They say you can't go home again. I think I know what that means now. I don't have it in me to explain everything here, but things will never be the same. I don't even know what home I'm going back to. The only thing I do know is that I'm ready to start painting again. For real, like I did before Tommy. I'm scared and excited and nervous all at the same time. I just wish I knew how we were going to make it work. I hope this finds you well. Yours, Linda.
There will be a way. Things will work out eventually. Oh, makes more sense now, yeah, obviously, because we won't be going back to his current school that he's in. Be going back to his old one. Makes more sense. Which means he'll probably get stuck getting bullied again anyway because of his learning difficulties, which is harsh, really harsh. Where's that note? Here. Means that Kaplans will move to Best and won't be able to work with art for all, and Tommy will have to start at a new school. No compromises. Nah. The painting one sounds so much better. Backpack? Where have I read that? I read that. I just want to see what they will say. It's a pretty hideous backpack in my opinion. The backpack means that the Kaplans will stay in Norrington, which will also let Linda work with the art for all part-time. Dan will have to turn. Okay, so just no matter if I choose the painting or Jimmy's backpack, then part-time. Part-time? I thought it was full-time. I thought it was full-time. Wait. What? Is it full-time if I choose the painting, part-time if I choose the backpack? Ah, I see, yes, because I'll be staying. I'm choosing the painting. Sorry, Dan. Okay, there's nothing around here. What you should do tomorrow? There's no compromises. Dan realised that supporting his wife didn't mean completely giving up on his writing career. Exactly, so he declined the professorship offer and started looking for a part-time job. Linda joined Art for all full-time, where she blossomed as an artist. After a few months, she started her own workshop for recovering alcoholics, and she knew she'd found her calling. That's nice. That's really nice. Tom was happy to see his friends on the first day of school, and although his schoolwork was still difficult, he was glad he hadn't had to move. The stability of going to the same school was good for him, and his mother explained to him how hard it had been for his father to turn down a new job. In his own way, Tommy understood. Good. Yeah, it's really good. Poor Dan. Dan could barely get the words out when he called her Hardesty to decline the offer. He knew they wouldn't care about his reason, and he turned the job down with full knowledge that he might never receive such an offer again. He might be able to. He would have to keep crawling his way forward, praying that the next advance check would come. His career depended on nothing but the quality of his work. And that's how the Kaplan summer in the House of Cliff came to an end. It was much more than just a single season on the coast. Dan's choice they would come to define the rest of his life. Dan sent his final draft to Grievesfield with a knot in his stomach. He knew he wasn't very good, and the readers agreed. He sold poorly, and he only published one more book after that. It came and went without anyone much noticing, and when he looked back on his life, he thought that was a good summary of his career too. Alright. Things between Dan and Linda were never quite bad enough for a divorce, but their relationship was devoid of joy. They settled into a loveless arrangement, privacy pitched by their friends. Both of them stepped outside of the marriage in a moment of weakness, quietly resenting one another, wondering how things had gone so wrong. That's really not good. And by summer's end, Tommy was a new child. He returned to school full of joy and became one of the most popular kids in his class. Hey! Though unlike most of the school kids, he remained friendly and grounded. By high school, he began getting national attention for his drawing abilities, and after going to one of the most prestigious art schools in America, he became an award-winning graphic novelist, beloved by his fans, friends, and family. Like, that's great. That's really great. Dan would look back on the summer from time to time and wonder why he had made the choices he had. He never quite shook the feeling that the voice in his head had been more than just a voice. And in quiet moments he even imagined that he had been a character in someone else's novel. At the time he was among us for sure. Really? Oh damn. It's like dedicated to my beautiful wife Christine. Without her belief, support and patience, this game would not exist. Oh, that's nice. So if I played like the first 5 videos, well, between 2 and 6 videos, properly, there probably would have been a slightly better outcome there. But it was good. It was good. Tell you what, it's like to be a 6-year-old. Yeah, I enjoyed that. I think I will go back to the game actually at some point, and yeah, to play it properly. Won't be for like a little while, but I will come back to it. I did enjoy it a lot, and I would love to be able to see if I can get a different and better outcome than what I did. But the sound of Tommy, that's absolutely amazing. He's done well, really well. And in my eyes, I was trying to make sure that he got the better life out of everyone, quite honestly, but you should always put the kids first. But, yeah, thank you honestly for telling me what being a parent is like. The volunteer used to create the Novelist. Nice. But yeah, so I haven't really got much else to say about this other than it's a very, very well put together game. It makes you think like crazy of what choices to make and stuff like that. Really, really good. But yeah, let me know what you thought of this game in the comment section below. I will be coming back to it and giving it a proper good go again. So thank you so much for watching, everyone. I think I should now accidentally flash the camera there. I'll try that again. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. If you enjoyed this video, then please do remember to hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already, and I shall see you all in the next video and in the future. I shall see you back in this game to give it a second playthrough, a better playthrough. But for now, cheerio. Cheerio.